or kanjani. So ngizothini halala ma Promaths halala.
Halala.
Yeah. Halala ma Promaths halala.
Halala.
I hope it's right by faith too. I mean, from my side, Nyabong by faith for coming to join us. Right now, I'll give it to my co-chairperson, Obusu Kumalo, to introduce herself, and we carry on. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. As introduced by Mr. Mondli Mtombeni, who is my co-chairperson, I'll be doing the Promaths introduction of the alumni, briefly explaining a few concepts, this and that, trying to clarify a few misconceptions. You get that? So I'll be starting with my speech. I may say speech because like I'll be explaining the part. Promaths is a network of professionals for all students in their year of study and those in the working world. It is an opportunity to make contact, connect, and engage with each other in an online network, which may represent real-world professional relationships. Promaths is a program offered by the kutlwanong Center. It is a community and network to empower yourselves and others. Kutlwanong is a program funded by BTech, Liberty, Aveng, and etc., providing extra tuition in math and science from grade 10 to 12 learners to boost their performance in these subjects. Promaths alumni pillars were thus established to ensure that the societies become prominent on campus and simultaneously. And these pillars are connect, motivate, support, and empower. And I quote, "Don't chase success, chase excellence, and success will follow." Kutlwanong taught me that I should never take things for granted in life. Never treat life as a right, but as a privilege. Always aspire to inspire and try every day to better myself, not only academically, but also spiritually, and mostly psychologically. And I quote, "I understand that I have the power to create any change that I want to see." My fellow alumni can agree with me that seeing a Promaths t-shirt on campus makes one feel safe and welcome in that space. Promaths is more than just a society or chapter. It is a moving machine that will never stop climbing the ladders of success. Promaths is home. It is never about what you go through, but what you learn in the process. I hope by that my fellow alumni can understand what kutlwanong is and what Promaths is, and engage with us on that. I thank you. Halala Promaths, halala.
Halala.
Kolani, say, Kolani, you can take over.
Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us today. My Promaths halala.
Halala.
Thank you. So thank you very much, Busi and Mondli, for a warm and energetic welcome. So now I will introduce our first speaker, which is Thato Moses Makgonye. So Mr. Thato Moses Makgonye was born at Manganeng, located in the Limpopo province. After completing matric, he was filled with joy as he knew there were many opportunities that will open after matric, which will lead to him providing a better living for his family and everyone he knows. Mr. Makgonye is an electrical engineering from the Tshwane University of Technology. He is currently studying his BTech in electrical engineering while he works as a technician. One of the greatest highlights in his career as a young professional was when he installed medical equipment at advicor Hospital for the first world middle ear transplant in 2019 March. This was one of the greatest achievements which inspired the members of the society. And this is an indication that the Tshwane University is one of the best tertiary institutions in South Africa. Thato is also known as one of the best speakers in Promaths Alumni conferences and values making an impact in people's lives and fulfill what the Lord God has planted in him. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Thato Moses Makgonye. Stay tuned as we are motivated by Thato Makgonye. Enjoy. Halala Promaths, halala.
Halala.
Thank you. Thato, you can take over.
Okay, I want to say good morning to everyone, the house at large, the entire leadership, every member of the society, friends, colleague, and every individual who took this wonderful time to join us. Above all, I want to say morning and thank you for this wonderful time. So I won't say much, but now it's time to really go to the real topic of the day. And I believe it's going to change someone's life, and I believe it's going to make impact onto someone's life. So the notion which I've been given is to talk about the power of perseverance. The power of perseverance. I hope everyone can hear me. I hope everyone I'm clear so that no one doesn't say they don't hear me properly. The power of perseverance. One will ask, what is perseverance, right? When you Google it and when you check on the research on what is perseverance, it's desire, it's persistence in something. You have a persistence despite difficulties that you want to achieve something. That is perseverance. The desire or the persistence in achieving something. That is the first explanation of perseverance. I'm going to divide this session into 4 parts, but I believe it's going to be more fruitful to everyone. And I will be explaining each part separately so that we can get the concept. They say to me, let's talk about the power of perseverance. The power of perseverance. Then someone will ask, as I describe what is perseverance, what is power? What is power? If you check your only dictionary again, it's saying it's the ability or capacity to do something, right? But now the important aspects of the day is to discuss both and be able to make an individual to understand the concept, right? Now let's go. Perseverance is one of the things whereby you can't just talk about. It's one of the things whereby you can't just say, I want to have perseverance. No. It's when you're going to go through a certain process. It's when you're going to go through a certain situation. That's where now you're going to know that you are going through a process of perseverance, right? But now you have to be able to do something when you want to, when you say you want to go, you will be persevering on something. As soon as you do something, in that thing, you'll be having difficulties, right? And as soon as you have difficulties, that's where now you'll be able to understand how, you'll be able to see how difficult it is, right? But the question is, how do we persevere in all situations? We can talk about academic perseverance, job hunting perseverance, emotional perseverance, and all sorts of perseverance, right? But now, if you are able to persevere on your difficulties, perseverance starts to bring several things. Number one, itself, perseverance comes in your life. And when it comes, you're going to have a vision that you want to achieve something. Remember, before you had a vision, before you wanted to achieve something, before your aim was to reach somewhere, your adversity, you want to see yourself working. You want to see yourself making impact in people's lives. You want to see yourself making impact in your family. You want to see yourself making great things. Then that's where now difficulties gonna come. And when difficulties come, you will be able to understand now it's gonna be hot. Then you have to put in your mind that there will be storms in life. There will be trials and tribulations. There will be firemen. There will be hot days of our life. But remember, storms, they don't last forever. Remember, trials, they don't last forever. In trials, you are able there will be something new in you which have to come out. And when something new comes out in you, we call it character. Perseverance starts to take out character in you. And the character is going to be one of the aspects which say, now is the time for you to face the issue. And the character will tell you that sometimes these situations happen so that they can prepare me before I can reach my promised land. Let me give you a scenario first. There was Egyptians in the Bible whereby they are children of Israel who were staying in the land of Egypt. When they were in the land of Egypt, they were being tormented day and night. They were slaves. Things were not going their way. The enemy was against them. They were being tortured day and night. But they knew that God made a promise unto them. God said, I will take you to the land of milk and honey. They had the character. The character start to build hope. And when your character start to build hope, you have to now understand that the hope in you is going to remind you about the expectations you have to expect in the future. And when all these kinds of things happen in your life, you have to be in order. When you are in order, you're able to understand and be able to break every part of your life. And as soon as you break every part of your life, you won't be hard on yourself. Remember, I said now, number one, let's tackle the issue of perseverance. And perseverance will bring out character in you. Now, the things, when we come to character, as I give example about the children of Israelites, the character is going to be affected by the things you do daily. If you listen to the negative voices, they're going to affect your character. And as soon as your character start to be affected, the feeling of you persevering start to be more difficult. Example of these negative voices are like, no, you're gonna fail. This engineering is difficult. This medicine course is difficult. You can't get this job. You know what? You are nothing. These are the voices which start to influence your character. That is the purpose of the enemy towards your perseverance. He wants to put you in the corner. And when he puts you in the corner, he wants to make you that you feel like it's no longer possible. Let me give you how you have traveled. Example, when you were doing grade 7, someone said to you, grade 7 is difficult. When you went to grade 10, someone said grade 10 is difficult. You can't even choose a science stream. It's difficult, that one. Those are the voices. Yet your character stood out. Yet your character was able to say, you know what, I don't care about the circumstances. I don't care about what people say, because I have a dream. And perseverance brings this powerful character, but now it's on you to be able to take care of your character. These children of Israel, they had a vision. They were not desperate. It was tough. It was hard. Being a slave is not a child's play. When people tell you in your community that you can achieve it, who you? I mean you. No one has been an engineer in this community, and you want to tell us you want to be an engineer. You. They want to affect your character. These are the negative voices. Let me take a bit to our society. Today we have a negative society. You upload a picture on Facebook or Twitter, they tackle you. Why were you not able to wear Adidas? Why were you not able to put the cap like this? Why were you not wearing a white shirt? That is the negative voices which affect our character. But now, when you know your purpose, because you can't persevere when you don't know your purpose. You have to understand your purpose. And your purpose will be able to prepare you for your journey. As I say, the character has to be tested. It's part of persevering. Right? But now, as soon as I love this one. As soon as the road which you are taking start to be more difficult, the new character has to come out of motivation. And, oh, this is so wonderful. Because someone said tough times never last, but tough people do. Today, the kinds of these tribulations we are facing, the kinds of these mountains we are facing is coronavirus. Coronavirus is one of the mountains. People lost jobs. People were desperate. Even now, people are desperate. They no longer understand what's happening. It looks difficult, but your character must come in to assist you. But now, character is going to call one of the powerful aspects, hope. Character is going to call hope. And when you have hope, you understand that it's possible. For those who go church, when you read Luke chapter 1, verse 37, it says, for with God, nothing shall be impossible. For with God, nothing shall be impossible. There was a man by the name of Jeremiah. God told him that, Jeremiah, I appointed you. I knew that you are a prophet. You have been given your own seed. And this seed has to be ushered by you. But let me tell you about seed. The process of seed to germinate, the process of seed to grow, it has to seek water. It has to go on a proper ground. The soil has to be moist. And it must have a proper manure so that it can grow. And above all, there has to be light. There have to be sunlight. This is the hope in you. You have to build yourself on positive aspects. And when you build yourself on positive aspects, you no longer care about what people say. Remember, you are a student. Tomorrow you'll be looking for a job. And as soon as you finish, it's going to be a bit difficult. Remember, this journey is not going to be easy, but we persevere. Our character has to come in. Because when the character comes in, your hope tells you that you're going to make it. You're going to hold it with care. But now, hope without faith. Hope without faith. Hope is like load shedding. The struggle we get there. You are busy with something, boom. You want to cook, load shedding strike. You want to have hope, but you don't have faith. It will never work. You have to have hope. The description of faith, it says, is the evidence of things hoped for. It's the substance of things hoped for. The evidence of things not seen. This is faith. Let me take you back. We talk about perseverance as to call character. And when character comes in, it calls hope. And when hope comes in, it calls what? Faith. As I say, faith is the substance of things hoped for. You see, inside this description, there's hope. The substance of things hoped for. The evidence of things not seen. You know that tomorrow I'm going to have a better family. Tomorrow I'm going to take my family to a place of milk and honey. Tomorrow I'm going to have a proper job. Regardless of people saying it's not possible, you say it's possible. They try to cut you, you say it's possible. But now, this thing, and when your faith is strong enough, it gives you desire. When you have desire will be able to manipulate how things go. But now, let's come in our society. We have to persevere in our society. The society which is so toxic. These days there's a saying which is trending, it will end in tears. What a negative society. What a negative society. So toxic. So toxic. But now we know when you want to be powerful in this perseverance journey, you don't have to listen to what people say. You have to have your own goal. You have to be an individual who will say, hot or cold, I'm going to persevere. But now, this society tried to force us to be a lemon. Eh? The society wants you to be a lemon, but you yourself, you are an orange. That's our society. They want you to be a lemon so that you can feed on what they say. But you personally, you are an orange. Remember, this kind, let me take them. These two, lemon, orange, these two, they look similar, but they're different. This one is bitter, but in terms of flu, or you can use it. But this one is so relevant. They look the same, but they're different. That's our society. They want to shift your focus. And when they shift your focus, you start to be confused. And when you are confused, your character starts to be affected. And when your character starts to be affected, you no longer know who you are. That's why these days they preach the voice of depression unto many while they're not aware. People are having a lovely time with their beautiful girlfriends or boyfriends, but the enemy want to describe you. But coming to Promaths Alumni Society, Even leadership, it's going to be difficult for you to arrange proper things for the society. There are those individuals who are going to tackle you. There are those individuals who are gonna try to speak negative things towards you. They won't like you, but you have to remain your ground. You have to remain your ground. Remember, the main goal, the main purpose of the enemy is to steal what God has given you, is to kill what God has planted in you, and to destroy everything you want to achieve. But now, one of the things which you have to include in this journey, you have to include God. Regardless of what, you have to include God. Invite Him. When you invite Him on your visions, you'll be able to be able to go through this journey with humbleness and perseverance. The power of perseverance. It's not a child's play. It's not a child's play. These days we're in a situation whereby we want to be certain individuals while we have to be ourselves. But now, the best thing which you have to use, choose people you are looking unto. Learn from the best and learn from those who are around you. And let me tell you one thing about this thing. You will never manage alone. Two is better than one. Two is better. Is someone talking? Hello? Okay, let me. Okay, sorry, because I thought someone is talking. As I said, the power of perseverance is the principle of our daily life. Show me one person who have reached the top and have never went through failure. Show me one powerful individual who reached the Mount of Ararat. The Mount of Ararat is a mountain whereby the Noah's Ark rested. If you read your Bible, this is the mountain whereby the Noah's Ark rested. And the place is rich place. It's the richest place in this generation. Show me one individual who have never failed in life. If you have never failed in life, raise your hand. Raise your hand. There have to be a process. You have to go through this process. And trust me, in perseverance journey, you don't have to rush your own self. Don't be difficult towards yourself. Know yourself. Know yourself. If you believe that academics is gonna work for you, and now you're investing more on them, do it. And have alternative measures to support you on it. Because once I said, like now as society, it won't help you. If after our talk at UP last year, I think, on our workshop, that it won't help you to be one of the best students who go to a class or lecture halls and go to rest, class, lecture halls, and go to rest. It doesn't empower you to be a better individual. You're only gonna be filled with the mentality of academics. But coming to social issues, you won't manage. So you have to empower yourself in all aspects. Perseverance needs you to be able to be an open person. Choose those individuals who you can speak with. Choose those individuals who are gonna be able to assist you on difficult things. The power of perseverance. As I said, perseverance, character, hope, faith. Now let me go to these other ones. Seasons. Seasons. There are seasons in our lives. There are seasons. There's spring, there's summer, there's autumn. They are not the same. They are two different. But they are partaking on their own times. And the very same seasons, they have storms, times, there are famines or hurricanes or tornadoes there. These are the things whereby by nature they have to happen. So who said the journey is going to be easy? No one. The journey is not going to be easy. But you have to remain your ground. When they happen, the desire must preach unto you, say, my brother, my sister, you're still going to manage. You're still going to make it. You have to don't allow the enemy to try to preach unto you to look like you are a failure. No, trust me, you are uniquely made. You are so profoundly made. You are powerful than you think. Let me give you this perspective. Adam was given power. And Adam is me and you. God said to Adam, I give you power to name these creatures. God gave you power. You can achieve everything you want to achieve. You're going to reach every place you want to reach. You want to be rich and you say, I'm going to be rich. You're going to be rich. The power of the tongue. You say, I'm going to fail. Trust me, you will fail. You speak positive things about your life, you're going to be positive. Perseverance needs someone to understand that themselves. Let me tell you again. Perseverance is the persistence in doing something despite difficulties. That's how it is. But now, even if you have to understand that, as I say, let's go and check the powerful individuals out there who have reached the top. Some there were days whereby they did not eat anything. Some they even did not even have houses to sleep at. Some they were sleeping on the streets, but they never gave up. The purpose, the powerful purpose of the enemy is to make you clueless, is to make you feel like you are not who you are. He wants to destroy all the things which you want to achieve. But above all, remain your ground. As Promaths Alumni Society, we know how it was from high school. We know from how it was from our background. And trust me, small things matters. In this journey, small things matters. We have friends who are going through tough times. You sending a text saying, my brother, my sister, how are you doing? It's so important. It's so important. Two is better than one. We have to be a society which we assist one another in this journey. We have to be a society whereby we be there for each other. Tomorrow, one of us gonna have a company, and some they already do. Someone gonna be a powerful medical doctor. Someone's gonna be a powerful engineer. Who are you going to call if you don't know your own people here? Let's be able to brand ourselves. And when we brand ourselves, the negative aspects which we hear daily, they won't affect who we are. Because society today, they want you to look like you are nothing. As I told you about this quote of theirs of saying it will end in tears. In tears. I hate it, me personally. I hate it. I don't even wish to see it. So that's how we are. So that's it from my side. I believe even the time will be rushing out. I think we have left 7 minutes for this session, if I'm not mistaken. So that's the power of perseverance. Build your power towards your character. Build it towards your faith. Build it towards your hope and desire of working on it. We are going there. The Mount of Ararat have never been easy. We are going there. The little things which we do daily, they are the ones who describe our future. Let's work on it. Let's work on it. There's no seed which will relax. The seed have to work day and day, week in and week out. That's how it is. And for someone who goes through tough times, let me tell you this way. If God is able to take care of the birds of the skies, what about you? If God is able to take care of the grass and the trees of the earth, what about you? I mean, these are the creatures whereby they are not being fed directly, most of them. But God still made them to remain strong. What about you who you have loved so much? What about you who He made you to reach here? For where you are now, it was Him. Count your blessings. You will see the phenomenal things which God have done for you. Count your blessings. You will see the phenomenal things which God have done for you. The power of perseverance. The power of perseverance. So count your blessings, hot or cold. And when you count them, they're going to encourage you. They're going to elevate you. And when they elevate you, start to be a better individual. For those, as we said about Corona, it's difficult, but we have to take care of ourselves. But now, the things in this journey of perseverance, you have to take care of yourself too. You can't be reckless, but you say you want to reach somewhere. No, you have to be sincere about everything you do. You have to be careful, and everything will be achieved. That's it from my side, the beautiful people of Promaths. I believe those who will be having questions, they'll be asking. Thank you.